All right, this video is to kind of explain the multi-lock padlock reassembly. So if you have a multi-lock and this padlock, when you take this core out, you have the core and the Bible together, but nothing's holding them together. What holds them together is sitting inside of the actual body. Now the issue is you might think, well, when you put this back together, why not just use a follower, right? So if I use a follower and maybe just slide it in, well, here's the problem. The follower doesn't go all the way in. There's actually a little notch back here that doesn't allow you to use a follower. So it's not like you could take this and put all the pins in, put it here, and then have the follower slide through. It just doesn't work. So I thought to myself, well, what if I make the follower, right? What if I make something like this that's just a little bit wider to allow your core to slide in and out? So I was thinking, okay, let's put this back here. So what if you had something a little smaller than this here, and then actually run a follower back and forth through it? Again, you could have that little gap, but these little pieces and little pins kind of catch on these ribs here. So that really didn't work out well. So I kind of just made something different. It's almost like a reverse follower. And what you do is you just slide this on. And I will tell you that I purposely used 6 walls. And the reason I did that was because the infill, if this is not the perfect fit for you, you could sand this down a little bit and it won't go into the infill. It'll actually just go into the wall, so it won't be too terrible. But I don't know if this is going to work for the Mul-T-Lock 5 Plus and the MT5 Plus, but it should work. It's the same dimension. So, we can get confirmation from that with someone that actually has one. But what I would do is practice first, is I would actually sleeve this on, and then, look, you can go about halfway. And what you can do is you can pretty much put it on top of your core and just gently slide it out. If you push too hard down, it's not easy for this to slide in and out. This is a millimeter or half a millimeter. I can't remember what it is. I want to say it's a millimeter, but it might not be. But again, the biggest thing here, if you have a hard time sliding this out, it's because you're pushing down too hard. So just put that little notch. You can see it if you zoom in, and you're going to put this little notch onto that edge, and you're just going to gently slide it on top, and that's all you have to do, right? So let's actually show you loading it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to load all the springs. So it's first spring, third spring, fourth spring, and this is the 5th spring. Okay, I got 5 springs. What I found that's the easiest starting point is actually going on the second one in. So we'll make sure obviously the pin is up to work correctly. So pin and pin's up, go push that in, and now I have enough room for my other finger to get in there. So now both are in. Now all I have to do is take the device, the helper, and slide the first one in. My finger's getting caught. Let's try again. My finger is not participating. I'm going to flip it around. There we go. So I started the first one, got the second one. So now I got the first 2 started, okay? So that's just, normally I could do it with my thumb, but it would be weird. So now I could just take the next ones, just push it in and slide it forward. Push this in, like so, slide it forward. And the last one, push it in and slide it forward. So now what I will tell you is that it's easier to kind of get it going by bringing it out as much as you can without getting the second pin and pin. So now all I'm going to do, put this on top like we said, and I'm just going to gently slide it out. There it is. Now it's slid out. All I'm going to do is kind of put it right on top of the Bible where it belongs. Now, put it on top of the Bible. The core, the Bible's on top. Now all I have to do is just get the unit or the core on the body, just slide it in, and now it's ready to go. So now you have it all put inside. So again, easy to disassemble when you're picking it, because all you have to do is this, and then you can actually show off with the camera everything where it's supposed to be. And that's how easily one can pop out, so just be careful. So not a big deal. I'll find that. I can actually see it laying on the ground, thank goodness. Be careful your springs. They will go everywhere, so just be careful disassembling and reassembling it. So that's just the helper. Hopefully it helps you. If you have the dexterity to do it without it, that's awesome. And that's all I got.